Harper Audio presents Guys Read, Funny Business, edited and with an introduction written and read by Scieszka. Stories by Mac Barnett, Eoin Colfer, Christopher Paul Curtis, Kate DiCamillo and Scieszka, Paul Feig, Jack Gantos, Jeff Kinney, David Lubar, Adam Rex, and David Yu. Performed by Michael Boatman, Kate DiCamillo, John Keating, Scieszka, and Bronson Pinchot.
Before we begin, a kid gets transferred to a new school. He's at lunch the first day. A sixth grader yells out, 37. Everybody starts laughing. A seventh grader yells, 51. Even bigger laughs. The new kid asks his classmate sitting next to him at the lunch table, what the heck is going on? The guy says, well, we've got only one joke book in the library, and everybody has read it 1,000,000 times. So now, instead of telling the whole joke, all we have to do is yell out the number of the joke. Everybody gets it, it saves a lot of time. The new kid thinks this is a pretty funny idea. He goes down to the library, checks out the joke book, and memorizes 3 of the funniest jokes in their numbers. The next day at lunch, the same thing happens. A fifth grader yells out, 44. Lots of laughs. An eighth grader yells, 27. Huge laughs. The new kid calls out his favorite, 38. Nothing. Dead silence. Nobody laughs. The new kid turns to his classmate and says, what happened? The guy shrugs and answers, some people just can't tell a joke. And some people just can't write humor. Those people are not in this book. Because Guys Read believes that humor is seriously one of the best kinds of reading. Humor is important. To get why something is funny, you have to first understand the thing itself, then understand why changing it in an unexpected way is funny. Your brain is doing some great work when it's laughing. It was E.B. White, a pretty funny guy, who once said, humor can be dissected as a frog can, but the thing dies in the process, and the innards are discouraging to any but the pure scientific mind. So we won't do any more dissection. We'll just let you know you are in for a raging robot, a homicidal turkey, a bloody souvenir, a biker taking over a kid's bedroom, and more, by some of the best and funniest writers around. And one more bit of good news before you dive into the funny business. This is just volume 1 of the multi-volume Guys Read Library. Each volume will cover one genre, with a bunch of the best writers and illustrators contributing original pieces of nonfiction, action-adventure, sci-fi fantasy, thriller mystery, sports, and who knows. But we do know that every Guys Read Library book will be packed with the kind of writing guys will enjoy, the kind of writing that gives guys a reason to want to be readers. Check out www.guysread.com for more news and more recommendations of good stuff. And always remember, 87!